runs Kevin's credit card to find out it's stolen, but it's done in one of my favorite dissolves of all time.
Yep.
Admit it, that was a much more satisfying live-action Grinch than anything Ron Howard gave us. Meanwhile, Marv and Harry plan their next heist while ice skating. Because they had the location.
Get out of here! I want you. Get out of here! Beat it! Beat it! Get out of here! Hey, Marv!
Get over here and interrupt my foreshadowing!
We need cash. We need it now.
Hotels. Tourists carry lots of cash.
Kevin!
There's no guarantees. I got a better idea.
Well, that pointless line went nowhere. They decide to rob a toy store, Duncan's Toy Chest, which again, Kevin happens to be at. Yeah, enjoy the economies that could keep a place like that open. You got a few years left. He ends up talking to the owner of the store, the Schmucker's brand jelly guy. He's unaware at the moment, though, that he is actually the owner.
My, where did you get all that money?
In that store, I imagine everybody has that kind of money. He tells Kevin that a lot of the profits will go to a children's hospital on Christmas Eve, so Kevin makes a donation.
I'm not supposed to spend this money, but I have $20 from shoveling snow in a jar in our garage, so you can give this to Mr. Duncan. The hospital needs it more than I do.
Aw, well that's quite a sacrifice. After riding your limo from your luxury hotel on your folks' bank account, $20 I'm sure is a big deal. Why don't you give more?
Yeah, I know, right?
But Mr. Duncan falls for it and gives him a present of 2 turtle doves. One Kevin keeps, and one he gives to a friend. Speaking of shticks, guess whose paths cross again?
Hiya, pal.
Okay, it's already a huge coincidence that not only are they in New York, but they're in roughly the same area. But how many times have they accidentally bumped into each other? 3 times in New York City! Hell, even when you plan to meet up, it's impossible half the time! These 3 have better homing powers than the Keymaster and the Gatekeeper! Ooh, you didn't put the hands on the cheeks. Restrained. He runs away from them and uses that valuable time not locating a cop, but instead putting beads on a sidewalk. Because he's supposed to be a smart kid, remember?
Yes!
Not! I don't know. 90s. We only said those 2 things. We were pretty dumb. Tim Curry puts on his best Cheshire cat preparing to eat Alice's face as he confronts Kevin's lies.
What's the matter?
Mata.
What? Store wouldn't take your stolen credit card. Let's see what the police have to say about this.
Yes! Police! There are 2 criminals chasing me. I could use the protection. Run away. I don't want to get grounded. Little idiot. Well, we just had one unfunny pratfall. Let's shake things up with another unfunny pratfall.
You little...
Show of emotion. This looks like a job for 1940s audio off of the clearest speakers on a 10-inch TV.
Hold it right there. You was here last night, too, wasn't you?
Yes, sir?
And you was smooching with my brother.
I love this one look he gives like, did I? No, that was another hotel.
You've been smooching with everybody. Snuffy, Al, Leo, Little Mo with the gimpy legs.
Cliff?
Yeah, this scene is ungodly childish and weirdly forced, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't kind of laugh at it. Everything from one of them having one of the names he mentions to Schneider's hilarious shame faces to still to this day wondering what Boney Bob looks like.
Cheeks, Boney Bob.
Tell me you're not wondering that. And of course, who can forget?
Get down on your knees and tell me you love me.
They literally do that. Yeah.
I love you.
How was that not on a Home Alone Valentine's Day card? You also gotta wonder what he whispered to himself before saying that line. How is this not the most embarrassing thing I've ever done?
Stay in your rooms!
Yes.
With a gun!
Plaza. We thought this was good advertising. How?
But Kevin comes across Marv and Harry waiting for him outside. revealing their evil plan, of course.
At midnight tonight, we're hitting Duncan's toy chest.
Mom!
Spin us off to Rio.
Mark, you want to shut up?
What's the difference? He's not gonna talk to anybody.
It's only been 2 minutes and already I missed Tim Curry so much. He would have said anybody like anybody. But again, because New York is so tiny, they run across the same woman from before, and Kevin makes it look like they pinched her ass.
Oh! He did it!
Did what?
This is why you're Time Magazine's Person of the Year. Kevin escapes and gives yet another great read from his emotionally gripping voice.
I want to go home. Mom, where are you?
Can we show back-to-back the cries for his mother from both films?
Mom! Mom, where are you?
You know what? Your next call back to the last film better be funny as hell or I'm walking!
Estúpidas, tontas, desconsiderás que pierdan a los hijos a casa casi sin ropa.
You get lucky. The family's told that Kevin is in New York, but sadly he's left wandering the streets in one of the scarier parts of the city.
Watch it, kid!
Now there's a guy who has things figured out.
Yeah, that part legit scared the hell out of me as a kid. The part when he's walking around New York at night and he's running into all these scary looking people. Like, oh, hell no, dude.
Looking for somebody to read you a bedtime story?
No, seriously, $50. I can do that.
Yeah.
And he comes across the scariest one of all. Hi. I would say hi. Most kids would. Your birds are really cute. He, of course, befriends her, and she takes him to the top of a concert hall where, insert church scene from first one here.
I wasn't always like this, you know. I had a job. I had a home. But the man I loved fell out of love with me. That broke my heart.
And
whenever the chance to be loved came along again, I ran away from it.
Wait, that's it? You went through a breakup and you ended up here?
You see, sometimes you can trust a person, and then when things are down, they forget about you.
Maybe they're just too busy.
Wait. I want to make sure I understand this. In love and employed, breakup, homelessness. There's a missing gap there, I feel. Would you mind filling that in? Look, I admire you're trying to make homeless people more human, but Kevin found the person with the least homeless-ish backstory. There's mental illness, abuse, financial ruin, tough things to confront. And this silver-haired, hopeless romantic is the one representing all that? She's gonna be your icon for what most homeless people are like? What if Kevin went with the watch it kid guy? Would his problems be so quick and easy to understand? I understand you must have gone through some heartbreak. I'm sure that you must have gone through some emotional turmoil. Maybe you fell in love with someone and she broke your heart. Maybe just something went wrong with it. You know what? I'm not feeling this. So not only is this emotionally empty, but it also feels manipulative. Which again, I guess is in fitting with the theme of the movie.
Beat that, you little trout sniffer.
Oh, now we have some definite opinions on homeless people.
Oh, do you? Oh, yes. All their problems can be solved super easily.
Super easy, huh?
I know. Let's talk about it in great detail.
Christmas song. I forgot the words because I'm nervous. I'm singing this to distract you, so is it working?
Yeah, I feel like they could have, really dived into, what made her homeless. Like, it's not always like, oh, the person got hooked on drugs or they got, or they became an alcoholic. It's not always like that, you know? They really failed there, I think, to, make her problem relatable and make it seem like, oh, it could happen to anybody, and saying that, anybody could have ended up like that, ended up homeless, That is pretty messed up that they just skipped over that. Like, they really had a missed opportunity, And it really sucks. Like, man, I don't know, man. Like, that's really messed up that they just glossed over that. Like, oh, she was with somebody, had it good for a while, they broke up, and now all of a sudden, oh, she's here. Like, they had a really, really missed opportunity, man. Like right there, to make her more real. There, like, it's so messed up.
I suppose so.
Go on. I'm going back to watching Home Alone 2 because it's something I want to do now, so that's what I'm doing. Beautiful.
He has a real gift.
If you need somebody to trust, it can be me. I won't forget to remember you.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
Weirdly cryptic. Kevin walks by the children's hospital and decides he wants to stop the robbery on his own.
You can mess with a lot of things. You can't mess with kids on Christmas.
Kevin goes to his relative's abandoned house being renovated, puts together another pointless math. Seriously, minimum half hour to draw that in this time-sensitive scenario. And John Williams plays the exact same score from last time because he's doing Schindler's List, yo. He's got real movies to work on. This is so lame. I need my curry fix.
What kind of idiots do you have working here?
The finest in New York.
You're the drink of Gatorade in a marathon.
I'm going out to look for him.
What? Your son is lost in one of the biggest cities in the world. And there are hundreds of parasites out there.
There are bird ladies out there, madam. Bird ladies!
Armed to the teeth. Do bundle up. It's awfully cold outside.
A moment of silence for the last scene of Tim Curry in this film. After Duncan's toy chest closes down, politely leaving the lights on and all the money in the register, our thieves look over their riches.
Merry Christmas, Harry.
Happy Hanukkah, Marv.
Oh, I won't have to do Christmas Story 2 after this.
We're up to our elbows in cash, and there's nobody that even knows about it.
Oh no, the punchline to what I just said! Thankfully, Kevin knew Harry would land on the left side of the window and Marv on the right as he launches the other into the air. Okay, somewhere we went from Three Stooges destruction to Avengers destruction. That's the crash Batman makes after falling from a building in heavy armor. This is a short Italian from a tumbling act. The damage he would have made could be buffered out. They chase him to the building where they think they have him cornered.
We got busted last time because we underestimated that little bundle of misery.
This ain't like the last time.
Clearly you have not been watching this movie.
Yeah, and what's about to happen? Marv should be dead. Like, straight up dead. Like, because of what Kevin does to him in a second.
Sonny!
Yes?
You throw down your camera, and we won't hurt you. You'll never hear from us again.
Yeah, they need those pictures so people won't be looking for them. Which people already are. Hi? And in keeping with the earlier TV scene, we get yet another incredibly lazy, yet somehow weirdly funny moment.
Okay, kid. Give it to me.
Here we go. Let's do it. The first big home trap in Home Alone 2.
Yeah, he should be dead.
A brick! That's our first big trap! A blatant, blunt, brutal brick! No turning wheels or strings or anything complicated, it's just a brick. But to make things even stranger, he does it again.
And again.
And again. And again. It's almost like a troll joke. Home Alone 2, the genius trap setups. It's like the best thing these films are known for. And we just watch a guy get hit with a brick for like 2 or 3 minutes. I'm sorry, I know it's dumb, but it's ingeniously dumb. After that, it goes the course you'd pretty much suspect. They both try different ways to get in and are met with a bunch of traps.
Again,
some are okay, some are lame. They're hit and miss, to say the least. But even God gets sick of Kevin's shit and gives him a bit of his own medicine.
You may have won the battle, little dude, but you lost the war.
The Home Alone sequel's in a nutshell.
Ooh.
So, what, they're gonna make him go through the goofy traps like they said they would in the last one? Jesus Christ, he has a gun! Shit just got real!
I never made it to the 6th grade, kid. It doesn't look like you're gonna either.
Okay, if this was a Scorsese film, he'd be on his 5th bullet.
Kevin, run!
Catch me, Lucky Charms, asshole! Sure enough, birds arrive to fly slightly to the right of them. And the police finally show up because you don't mess with kids on Christmas, but you don't call the cops until maybe 20 minutes Disney slapstick. Kevin clearly did the right thing.
Prisoners have already exchanged gifts.
We missed the presents? He made us hide out in the store so we could steal all the kiddies' charity money.
What an out-of-nowhere confession, even for a dumb person to make.
Yeah.
Kevin's mom continues to search the city when she finally gets the idea of where he would be. Where no one else would be on Christmas Eve. Here's a fun game. Try to count how many times you actually believe what he's saying.
I want to take back every mean thing I ever said to my family. Even if they don't take back the things they said. I don't care. I'll love all of them. If it isn't possible I can see all of them. Can I just see my mother? I'll never want another thing as long as I live.
Too much emotion. Too much emotion.
I just want my mother. Sometime, anytime. Even if it's just once and only for a couple of minutes.
Whew! What a roller coaster. I sure hope he finds that blue fairy. What's that? He's not the emotionless robot from AI? Ooh, that sucked. The mother finds him, though, and takes him back to the hotel. The reunion is so underwhelming, they literally sleep through it. Yeah, next shot. They're all asleep. Remember how good everybody felt when they all reunited in the first one? Oh, I missed you, I guess.
Holy smokes, it's morning. It's Christmas morning, man. I don't think Santa Claus visits hotels.
He knows we're Jewish. It looks like Mr. Duncan was grateful to Kevin, though, for saving his money, so he got them all gifts. Making this already rich as hell family even richer. Again, the stories of 90s economy. But Kevin realizes there's one gift he forgot to give.
A white dove.
As long as we each have a turtle dove, we'll be friends forever.
Oh, great. Like I don't have enough friggin' birds!
Thank you. I won't forget you. Trust me.
Don't make promises you can't keep. Aw, jeez, lady! And because we haven't first movied enough.
Kevin! You spent $967 on room service!
Oh, would you like to join us at our hotel? Oh, never mind. Merry Christmas! Enjoy the freezing cold!
I'm sorry, I still have some thoughts on that whole homeless thing.
As do I.
Well, maybe we have some things to say about that, too.
Yeah! That'll be the food! Stay here in total uncomfortable silence until I get back.
Oh, food! I'm hungry!
It's like a Fridays. We do that at home.
Santa Claus! Santa Claus! Here's your Christmas tree.
Thank you.
Well, aren't you going to invite me in for dinner?
You don't want to be a part of this.
I believe you.
Flee this gingerbread house of angst.
And that's what I think we should do with homeless people. Every single one of them.
Oh god, I'm too late.
Well, we disagree quite hard on that.
Okay, who's ready for some amazing food?
Yeah! Those homeless folk need to get a job!
What?
I mean, if we just keep giving everything to them, they're never gonna get back on their feet. We need stricter laws!
Really? Well, I completely disagree. These people have gotten the worst life has to offer.
Yeah, and we should give them as much support and care as possible.
Really?
Well, I guess we'll just have to agree to disagree.
Agreed. Why be adults if we can't accept our differences?
Aunt Despair, is this the thing you're always trying to teach me called acceptance?
Yes, it is, sweetheart. And those people across the table seem to be pretty good at it.
Thank you.
Really? I'm hungry. Me too. What you got to eat there, Critic?
Oh, well, since this wasn't quite the nuclear explosion I thought it would be, I guess we can go ahead and eat. This is my favorite meal to have this time of year. Oh, we're all so excited. Yeah, Christmas crunch.
Huh? You bought cereal as the main course?
Dude, it's not just cereal, it's Christmas crunch. It's the greatest Christmas cereal ever made. Never been a fan of it myself. What?
Yeah, I'll eat anything, but I stay far away from Christmas crunch.
Oh, yeah. You're joking.
I always found it to be a generic offshoot.
Yeah, you just slap Christmas on it and suddenly it's something completely different.
Let's all remain calm here.
Too much sugar for me.
Oh, yeah, I mean, just one bowl of that stuff will give you diabetes, am I right, kiddo?
Yeah.
Yeah, she knows.
Nothing to get upset about here.
I think I'd rather eat the box it came in, right, Critic? How dare you!
dare you blasphemy, Christmas Crunch? Have you no heart? Have you no soul? Well, I'll tell you all, the only place you can find that beauty, if not in Christmas Crunch, you can find it up your Monsters! Monsters! All of you! You do not deserve to eat Christmas Crunch's prostate! A pox on you!
Look at me!
Still?
I understand Christmas because I don't eat Christmas Crunch!
You Satans! You Christmas Satan! You are Judas' shit! That
Really? Y'all still there? I would have left. I would have been like, well, I gotta go. I'm busy. Why y'all still there? A day later, y'all still there.
what you betrayers are! Judas' shit! I hope you rot for all eternity, especially the children! Shame!
Well, Merry Christmas.
So it is. Merry Christmas! I guess I've been talking for an entire 24 hours.
26.
But who's counting?
Oh my god, I am so sorry. I totally exploded and ruined everybody's evening. I'll go get your coats.
No, hold on. There's no need for that. You had an outburst. It happens.
You apologized and saw the error of your ways. We're okay.
Really?
Yeah, we know that deep down you're a good kid, just nuts.
Clearly.
No doubt.
Buggers.
Well, thank you. That really means a lot to me. You guys would forgive me after all that. You know, you guys really are a lot like Home Alone 2.
How?
I don't believe this.
How are we in any way like Home Alone 2?
Not everything ties into a movie you're reviewing.
Well, this one does! It is annoying, predictable, and not always giving its all, but it surprises you sometimes. There's still moments that make you glad you saw it, and though they're not there all the time, those moments do go a long way. It pisses me off to no end in many respects, yet I also find myself coming back to it every year. Like a strange comfort food that doesn't taste good, but it's still cozy and familiar.
Oh, you mean like Christmas Crunch?
I do not, that is delicious!
Okay.
The film has too many flaws to count, but that's also part of what makes it kind of fun. Just how phoned in parts of it are mixed in with new elements that are legitimately good. I know it's a weird way to explain it, but the feelings many people have for it are weird too, including my own. It's not always good, but it's harmless and familiar, mixed with just enough enjoyable moments to make it worth it in the end. I'm the Nostalgia Critic, and people really are kind of like movies. Some you can be around, some you can't, but they're always worth a shot. Happy holidays, and enjoy your Christmas feast. On second thought, we have been up for 24 hours. What do you say we take a nap?
Sounds good.
Shut that door.
Hey guys, here's even more reactions to what I just reviewed this week.
When it comes to sequels, most of the time they don't do as well as the original film. For Home Alone 2, I like it as much as the first movie.
Home Alone 2 is the best Home Alone and a great holiday film.
It's still just as funny. I love Kevin's antics, and it's a fun watch.
I can't hate this film. I really can't. I can't find a reason to hate this film.
Home Alone 2!
You just made the list!
Oh, damn, Ash.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal!
You want your reaction to be in the next Nostalgia Critic? Next week we'll be reviewing Star Wars The Last Jedi. Just download the Stardust app at the link below, follow us at Nostalgia Critic, record your reaction, and then tweet it to us with this hashtag, or use Facebook. The ones we like best will make it in the next Nostalgia Critic video. We absolutely love going through and seeing everybody's different reactions, the over-the-top ones, the funny ones. There's such a wide variety out there, and we love watching them. And you will too. So download the app, get out there, and show us your crazy reactions.
And now that you mention it, I really do need to take a nap. And of course, yeah, like he said, you know, the movie, you know, it's not the worst movie ever, but at the same time, it's not the worst, you know. Wait, what did I say? I don't even know. Yeah, it's not the worst. It might not be the best, but it's not the worst. You know, I mean, have you seen Home Alone 3 or any other movies after? Like, But like it's still enjoyable. You can still put it on. I do get that. Like, oh, it's repeating the same jokes and all that from the first movie, but it's still cool though. And the other ones that came out after, they're like trying to be like the first two, just with different actors and all that. And well, I still like this movie. I could still watch this one. Nah, I think that's it. And yeah, that's it. That's my reaction to Home Alone 2, Lost in New York by Nostalgia Critic. Everyone take care of yourselves and each other. And I'll see you in the next one. And please, please, for the love of God, don't request the other Home Alone movies by Nostalgia Critic. Please don't. Even though I know one of y'all will. Like, don't do it. Don't do it. No. No.